Nigeria Info.
Minutes gone past 6 o'clock. Good morning. It's Wednesday, 5th May 2021. My name is Enoch Bevere. How are you doing? I think the news sufficed this morning, so we'll just get straight to your messages. On Twitter at NigerianForPH, on Facebook at NigerianForPH, on WhatsApp 08090306416. Do well to check all our social media platforms for all the news headlines. Many times we can read all of them from here. We have, if NBA Forex wasn't registered but illegally operating, why couldn't they arrest them before now? Fairball Cliff is asking that. Ezekiel Isaiah, the federal government should do her best to release the students from the hands of the kidnappers so that they can rejoin their families. Lai Mohammed should hide his face in shame for calling on PDP as the reason for insecurity in Nigeria. Walmart. Amadi David, the heightened insecurity across the country is being complicated because of over-politicization and ethnic colorization by all stakeholders. FG should urgently begin to restructure our federation. 08179230002. History will never forget that Governor Nyesom Wike made no effort to reduce the high unemployment rate in Nigeria and Rivers State in particular. All he did was to make unfulfilled job promises to the youths. The youths have not forgotten, and we won't forget that unfair treatment meted to us in a hurry. When the time comes, we'll remind him about it. Well, 08179230002. Good morning.
Good morning, Enigma.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yes, Adine from Abua. Governor said we are not part of a separatist. I think that call is a good one. We are not part of it. River State is not as gullible as it was before. Any struggle you are doing, River State is not part of it. You can take it the other way. The other one is that NIM has given us a deadline. Deadline is not a strategy. Deadline of the procurement of NIM is not a strategy. How many deadlines will give you a success? The way the people are complaining, taking bribes, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000 to do a capture. Nobody is listening to that. We cannot even digitalize those centers to help, coordinate or accommodate the people. We are not doing well. If this thing is necessary, then we should be proactive.
All right, thank you. Thank you for calling. We are Nigerian for good morning.
Good morning, my sister. My name is Akan. I'm calling from Bolo. The Excellency, the government wants separatists as River State is not a federal ground for them. Well, I want to support my Excellency for making that call. And again, the particular one that suits me so much is the one that is warning the local government chairman that they should stay at their local government headquarters. I think this is a particular call that has so much love, charity and love. I want to appeal to the governor of River State that local government chairman that is coming, they should stay in their local government. Let us see them one-on-one.
Nigerian phone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, George calling from Romeo community. I want to talk about the employment of the people, the job seekers in River State have been lamenting on. I think that the last time I checked, the governor told us that he's going to employ 10,000 teachers. If you go around in River State, has he executed that promise? He has not executed. The last time I even checked, he told us that those people that he's going to take their jobs from them, those militants and other people that are terrorizing all the local government, that he's going to train them in agriculture. I think that should be a faith promise. I want to tell the River State government that let them focus on human capacity development, because human capacity development is the best approach that every sensible and responsible government is going to take.
All right, thank you for calling. Placing bounty on cultists in the state is never the solution to insecurity. The high rate of unemployment is the cause of unrest in the state. We can give us employment and leave your big talk. Adding the wisdom from Iberia Muma. It will be a welcome development if Governor Wike will fulfill his promise of the dualization of Ahoda Amok Road before the end of his tenure. The project will put smiles on the faces of Ekpeye ethnic nationals. America Monday sent that in. Newton Ikire, pay tariffs of 100 million they are demanding. Gumi, these are strange times. Strange because if things were normal, Gumi should have been cooling his head in jail. That man is complicit in the whole saga. That's what Newton thinks. Good morning. I'm Ibalafa from Umebulu. NBA Forex is not registered with SEC. The people should know what they are into. is a scam, or what they were into was a scam. Who are they going to hold now to refund their money because of quick wealth? They've entered one chance. Gumi advising federal government to pay 100 million to bandits needs to be investigated by any serious government. He might be the Boko Haram and bandit leader we're looking for, Ovia Christian. Are they looking for them anyway? Oluna John, it's painful to find ourselves as a people in this mess under the watch of a retired general as the president. My simple question is, are these useless bandits, abductors, not using a network from where they've been calling all this while? Why can't they be traced and tracked? Meanwhile, when a small thief steals a phone in Nigeria, our police will track and get the culprit arrested. Okay, continue this politics. If men cannot ask you questions, God shall ask you all. God shall ask all of you questions. We're Nigerian folk. Good morning.
Good morning. Azunda calling from Boshimi. The governor saying that Rivers State will not allow separatists. I think it's a welcome development. Secondly, he ended it by saying that he will carry out all the abandoned projects, he will execute them. I want to also use this medium to call for his attention for the abandoned Boshimi Ring Road down to Extension A, Extension B area. That he should mobilize the contractor so that they will be able to execute the project.
We're Nigerian folk. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Governor cannot meet up his employment promises because he has not done the first thing first, or the right things first, which is making River State a productive economy, and thereby you create the economic multiplier chain of small and medium scale economic activities that will create employment massively. You want to carry personnel burden on the civil service, which you cannot. And that's why there's nowhere. Where will you put the personnel? That's what he's looking for. But I've been sounding it a billion times here. For example, if you build this good market, you can employ minimum of 500,000. You will make billions over a period of year as your revenue. Look at agriculture. You're talking about cassava farm. What is the ratio of the capacity of employment to that cassava farm to the employment ratio of the unemployed? Do they have statistics of the youth and unemployed personnel within now and in the next 5 or 10 years? No, this is not. Invest massively in agriculture. How do you do that? You don't have all the money. Those partners. I see no reason why River State cannot produce milk. Why River State cannot, from the nurseries, from planting to preservation to raw material to export, and massively all those empty land they're using for kidnapping. You can use it for massive. Let them go and download what they call it now. Forever Living product, their farmland, and in Israel, look at farmland. The volume and the quantity of farmland. Now look at small, what they call it, agriculture, massive agriculture in various fields. Take the people, store, transform materials, and export. You will make money, you will employ people.
All right. Everyone seems to have the answers except those who are in office. I don't know.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Oga Lucky calling from Omalo community. Parents of the kidnapped students demonstrate yesterday. The kidnappers demanding over 100 million naira. The question I want to ask, this money, is it going to be paid cash or through bank? Because last time I checked, they said that we should do a BVN so that some certain amount of money will not go out of your account at some certain time. So if this money should be paid cash, that means these bandits have been known face to face. That means they are paying the money to the people whom they have known. I'm suspecting some home moving going on there. Right. I remain Ogaloke from Omalo. Thank you.
Favor choose about Sunday. Group protest over. No, group did not protest. Oh my God! Please. It was the parents of the school, the Forest School of Forest should have protested to the National Assembly yesterday, not in Rivers State. Please be listening well. Oh. Be listening well. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Government asked local government chairman to send their local government to work. And urging my local government chairman from Nkoro to please stay there and work for people of Nkoro. And particularly when people are working, they are only working for people. They are not using Nkoro. If they do one project for people, 2 projects for people, they should bring one for Nkoro. You don't know to do everything for people. They should please, for this time, I'm urging this local government chairman to please carry Nkoro along. Thank you.
All right, thank you. We're Nigerian folk.
Yeah, action.
Good morning.
I think the level of hype they are giving this criminal that murdered that landlady in a Akwa state. Even the local government chairman can prosecute that man, that young man. Now, taking it to Inspector General of Police, I don't know what that would mean. It's only Commissioner of Police in that state cannot prosecute that guy, or the court in Akwa cannot prosecute. Now that suddenly to federal government, tomorrow they will be shouting federal government. The federal government that will come to Akwa and prosecute that criminal that murdered that guy just like that. They have started again. Let them do what they're supposed to do.
Good morning. Knowing NBA was operating illegally, why didn't they raise an alarm? May God help the country and Rivers State. Good luck from Okehiye Che. Ifeanyi Chukwuwodo says, having listened to Governor Wike severally, let me ask, is it only roads that he knows how to embark on? Nothing like capital development? Watch and see. 6 months to the end of his tenure, that's when he would employ all the people he said he will employ. That's his plan. Well, INEC begins verification for polling unit expansion. Njoku Chinedu. If EFCC can go and look for small Yahoo boys in a hotel for questioning, what stops them from inviting Maxwell Odum since he started such a big money business? Them no waiting them they do. Kaji send that in. I want to ask Lai Mohammed, who will prosecute a kidnapper or bandit who kidnaps a very big man in Abuja, as Abuja is not a state. Barry Johnson, Abuja has a minister. Why can't this clueless government change ministers like Lai Mohammed? Federal government cannot prosecute bandits. What's the function of Malami and the entire Ministry of Justice? Oparanta Ndidi is asking from Obele. Alex Silva from Amagwa, about the NBA, SEC should know that some Nigerians are ignorant of information. Such adverts should be made public more often, even on air and on social media. They are now blaming people for falling victims. I believe this same firm came on air to advertise their business. Let them make things easy for us, please. Cube Concept Forex should be probed as well, not only NBA. These people are using fake registration to deceive people. They are saying the government froze their account, but it's unfortunate. That BVN is rubbish. TJ from GRA. Governor Wike promised about 20,000 jobs so far. He should ensure to fulfill all of them. As for NBA, so Nigerians know it wasn't registered, yet they allowed them to operate. Okay, SEC. It is well. Mr. Anonymous, send that in. When your message is too long, it's difficult to read. Please write what we can read. Yeah? Omorige says, good morning. River State and Niger Delta region won't join any kind of ethnic struggle. Governor Wike should do something drastic about the high rate of unemployment in River State. But on second thought, Onitsha market has produced millionaires and they are mostly self-employed. Rivers youths. JOB, aka Joseph Brook, won't solve all your problems. Placing bounty on criminals has been the norm in Wike's regime. This is the 4th or 5th time he's placing bounty on several of them. I suggest he uses another tactic to arrest the criminals because he knows them and the security agencies know them. So placing a bounty on them is a waste of public funds. Don't take Bikalabo, send that in. We're Nigerian info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, this is Solution from Rumolumini. I want to comment that NBA, FX saying that NBA did not register with them. And now I want to ask, please, let the federal government, let EFCC, let them help. I call this man, let him start refunding people's money. See, I was one of the investors with this NBA, and I believe so many people that invested their money in this NBA, most people have died. Some people are living under frustration because of their money and hanging. Okay, now this man is holding people's money, and the man is working freely. He should be arrested and call him, okay, you have billions of naira in your account. Okay, stop paying people. Who is denying him for Christ's sake?
The CBN. We're Nigerian for. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I hear you.
Yes, Governor Wike said his project execution will start on June next year. I'm in Israel. But I want to use this medium to remind the governor of Emohor General Hospital that he has started and abandoned the Invitation rule that he promised to work, and issued proof that connects to Tahoda that he also promised. If he can complete this before that June, it should be a welcome development. But if he didn't, that means some of our people will ask him a question.
All right, thank you. We're Nigerian info.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning. This issue of bandits,
this country, they are not tired of leaking the money. Why these people are doing this like this? They know the people that are doing all this. Why can't they just go directly down? Talk to them to stop this. You see why they are taking government personnel these days now? It's because of all these things. If we losing money, and poor masses will be suffering. Why government is doing all this? They know the people. Why would they go down and tell them to stop this thing? Huh? Shame to this country, I bet.
Thank God that's but whether NBA Forex was registered or not, they can still refund our money. Why? When did they announce it? Is it because of Yawadon gas? They want to take cover. All we're asking for is our hard-earned money. Paul Yesom Chuku, Kaduna State Governor should endeavor with the spirit of God to pay the 100 million naira to the bandits. The children must not die. Kenneth Ibiaime says you have uncovered the plot to break down Buhari Abi and bringing down one that caused the deaths of many innocent citizens. Is it not a good thing? APC and Buhari have completely destabilized my country. They must go now. Everly Man, does Governor Yesom Wike understand that unemployment contributes hugely to insecurity while he's placing boundaries up and down on some youths in the state? He should also remember to fulfill his promises to employ thousands of Rivers youths. Swanu Prince Piagbara, the governor's style of declaring huge bounties on criminals to me is a waste of money and an indication of the failure of our security agencies to fulfill their basic mandate. Governor Wike should equip security agencies and urge them to do their work. Tony Anthony Odum, if SEC declared any firm and its activities illegal, those who patronize such firms should be arrested as accessories to crime. But it's worrisome that they walk the street free under the disguise of being victims. And Prince William Suchegbu, Governor Wike places bounty on 2 leaders is laughable. After using the state resources to equip them and make them a monster, now you want to fight them. How did we get here? As for the NBA, it's a lost battle. Investors should move on. The money's gone. Oka Chris Obinichi feels for those defrauded by NBA Forex, though they were warned but refused because of the initial return. A man in my area used his 6 million naira pension money to invest, and now he does not know where to start. Okay, that's his gratuity. Amechi Oluna John, Nigeria is the only country where bandits and terrorists have spokesperson, where someone will be having meetings with bandits and negotiating on their behalf. This Gumi must be investigated by security agencies. He has skeletons in his cupboard. Where are we? Okay. Nunobi Ekachi, NBA was never registered with SEC, yet they allowed them to operate freely. I will not be surprised to see them deny that a registered organization didn't register if anything unfortunate happens to it. Only a weak society allows illegality to thrive. Okay, we go to Facebook. We're on Facebook Live. Let's see who's there. After this call. Good Nigeria Info.
Yeah, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Baranga Taya from Buguma, Saitaro. The lady that spoke on behalf of SEC, that's Stock Exchange Commission, what in respect of NBA Forex, I disagree with her, that she can come up to tell Nigerians that the NBA Forex were not registered with them and they went on their own, floated a business to defraud people. It's like we have WAEC, we have JAM, and NECO, which are recognized education body. And the federal government is aware of this thing. So if somebody floats another examination, let's say I float and you mean the agency that is responsible cannot call, why are you floating? We have NECO, we have WAEC, we have JAM. What essence of floating this thing? So the institutions, it's not working in Nigeria. They stand on their constitutional responsibility. I'm coming up to tell people nonsense.
All right, thank you. Peter Ifale, Yamgol. I cannot imagine the pain of parents whose children are in captivity. I join my faith with all million Nigerians to pray for their speedy release. Mohammed D. Koma, good morning. Our presidency, religious, political leaders joining foreign forces to overthrow Buhari. That is true. I agree with the president, but I assure them that Buhari is blessed and protected by the Almighty God, so all evil plans against the man will still fail like the previous ones. Ikeagu Suzy, good morning. Governor Wike's bounty has not produced any result. It's not true his bounty eliminated Don Wani. The guy was hunted down by federal government after the genocide on church worshippers on December 31st crossover night, and the minister visited Rivers State. Chile Edwin, those plotting Buhari's removal from office came late, and God has disappointed them because they are the true enemies of Nigeria. Buhari is the only president of Nigeria that came for real service, and the president will finish strong and hand over to another capable hand because he, Buhari, is the only president of Nigeria that came for real service. We're Nigerian folks. Good morning.
Well, good morning. My name is Goodness from Port Harcourt. I want to quickly talk on the issue of the SEC. The woman that said that, I don't seriously believe that, because remember in that MPA, Access Bank too was part of that MPA, they invested in that MPA until they understood that something was going on. It's like some persons were planning to frustrate the MPA. That was the Access Bank did that, because that time the Access Bank would invest in MPA if nothing tangible was happening in MPA.
Well, there were returns. Doesn't mean that they were fully registered with SEC. So let's SEC said they tried to register, but it didn't pull through. But anyway, perhaps we'll have that conversation tomorrow if I can get her to the studio. Adoke in Port Harcourt says people just shout. They know where the bandits are. They also forget that it's a hostage situation, and any mistake, all innocent souls there may die. They should put themselves in the position of the kidnapped students and reason if they would like government to attack the bandits when they are there, when the students are there. Someone should tell the SEC lady that she's not being sincere. I've logged onto the website and didn't see any list of illegal capital operators. Anonymous, on the show on Friday, I logged onto the website. It's there. It's there. It's there. When will my fellow countrymen learn? Even after the MMM saga, they have money to invest on policy schemes. Will the agricultural ICT sector, while the agricultural ICT sector is booming, they won't even invest in buying the book. Acha Amodu says it does appear that the embarrassing unemployment rate in Rivers State is not affecting Governor Wike. Governors are the reason we are in crisis. Governor Wike plays the ostrich all the time. Flyovers alone can't make a state go forward. Insecurity is as a result of the failure of states. I read that parents of the kidnapped Greenfield students are contacted on phone to pay ransom, and I asked, do we still have DSS in this country? Can they trace the lines bandits used in contacting those parents, and who exactly carried the 50 million to the bandits? See, we're just joking. Chidi sent that in. And that's a wrap this morning on the headlines. Thank you for joining the conversation. A commercial will play, and then the news at 7. Afterwards, we'll have Boeing Luxury Estate. After sports, that is, at 7:30. And then I return after the news at 8. It's Wednesday, so we'll have your eyewitness reports. To send them in on Twitter at Nigerian4PH, on Facebook at Nigerian4PH, on WhatsApp 08090306416. My name is Enoch Baviri. Stay tuned.